Alright, so rather than do the book review I promised last time, I decided that I'd rather do the YouTube survey because you guys don't really know me that well and I don't know you guys either. And since it just came out recently, I decided I would answer the questions, and then if you guys want to answer in the comments or make a video response or something, that would be great. The first question is, what's your biggest fear? So I like to make lists, and I have a top probably 5 fears. The first one is small spaces, because when I was little, my friend locked me in a cupboard that was about this big. Well, not really. I mean, it fit probably my body exactly, but when they locked me in, they kicked the door, and it, like, so this is the back of the thing, and this is the door, and it went, eh. So I was stuck in this little area here, and I was crying, and her mom had to call her neighbor because her dad was out of town, and she didn't know where the screwdrivers were, and they had to take the door off and get me out. And ever since then, I don't like small spaces. And my second fear is cancer. I'm really afraid of getting cancer. I don't know why. I just am. I'm really scared of it. I'm about to read John Green's book, The Fault in Our Stars. I read the first 2 chapters already, and then I set it aside to read books for school, and then a whole bunch of stuff happened. But I'm really afraid of what's going to happen because they have cancer. So don't tell me. If you've read it, don't tell me. John wouldn't want you to. And my third fear is bees. Like wasps. Wasps. I'm going with wasps. Because they sting you. I've been stung 7 times in my life, and it hurts. I don't like it. My fourth fear is, I have another one. Maybe I only have 4 fears, but my 4th fear is clowns. I know I have another one. What's my other one? Small spaces. Small spaces, cancer, bees, clowns. I'm just going with I have 4. I have 4 fears. One of them's clowns. I'm scared of clowns. And I recently watched the Supernatural episode with the clowns, with the evil clowns, and it freaked me out. I hate clowns because when I was like 2, I had these stuffed like circus things, and one of them was a clown. And I was sitting in my crib, blah, 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 just playing, and my mom goes, rah, in my face with the clown. And it freaked me out, and ever since then, I don't like clowns. The second question is, how did you find out that Santa wasn't real? I never did, because when I was little and I was, like, doubting Santa, my mom would always say that Santa is real for as long as you want him to be, and that as soon as you stop believing in him, then your parents have to give you presents. So Santa still brings my presents. The third one is, what's the best idea you've ever had? I haven't really had that many ideas. I'd probably have to say my best idea was concepts for stories. I like to write. I want to be an author. And a lot of my stories, I guess, I really like the idea of them, and then just like actually writing them is my problem. So if you're at all interested in reading any of my stuff, go to figment.com. I don't know the actual URL. I'll put it in the description box. That's what its name is. Description box. I'll put the URL in the description box, and you can read some stuff. Heads up, some of it I wrote when I was little. So if it doesn't make sense, I wrote it when I was little. Most embarrassing thing my parents have ever done. Well, one time I was driving somewhere with my mom, and I couldn't leave the car, and this was right after I just started dating my boyfriend, and she was like, all right, if you need a condom, I will buy you one. And I was like, thanks. And she was like, no, really, you want to go buy some condoms right now? I'm like, no, I don't. You don't have to buy me condoms. And it was really awkward, and I didn't say anything else for the rest of the thing. And that's really the only thing I can think of right now. My parents don't usually do embarrassing stuff, which is nice of them. Oh, but one time I did walk into my, I left my English classroom for like a minute, and this isn't my parents. This was a teacher, but it was an embarrassing moment. But I left my classroom for like a minute to go get some water, and I came back, and when I left, we were talking about King Arthur, but when I came back, the first thing that my teacher said was pubic lice. And I was like, what is going on? When did we switch over to pubic lice from King Arthur? I was really confused. Apparently they were talking about sexual diseases of the time, because my teacher thought the only way to connect with us was through sex. Number 5, if you were only allowed to pick one career for the rest of your life, what would it be? What I really want to be is an author, so I would choose that, even though there's a huge chance I will never get published, or if I do get published, I won't make any money off of it. So my backup plan right now is teacher, English teacher, but if I had to choose one, I would choose author. If any of you guys want to answer any of these questions in a video response, comments, whatever, then you definitely should, and you should definitely watch Alex's video, and Emma Blackery. Both of them have made videos. I'm going to post these as video responses to theirs. So make sure you watch theirs because theirs are really funny and awesome, and I love them. All right, bye. Update. Okay, so YouTube recently got rid of the video response feature because apparently only 4 out of every million video responses was being watched, so they aren't doing that anymore. So I'll just be putting in the tag YouTube Survey 2013, and then I'll also put the names of the people whose videos I want you to watch, their channel names, so that you can watch their videos. And then I'm also going to put a link to the article explaining why they got rid of the video response feature in case you want to read more about that. All right, bye.